Yeah, looks sounds like that. But well, we start very hard right now. Excellent start by Rift. Now Synthesis is trying to get his smoke through the stage, but well, Rift don't let him. An excellent Synthesis with that startup, almost taking the stock with that F smash. And as soon as I say that, he ends the stock with two F smash full charged. So well, charged, and well, now Rift is in a disadvantaged situation.
I mean, that's how you draw it up, right? If you're an Elliana player, like you use some of the, you maintain your smoke at mid to high, or your charge at mid to high throughout all of this neutral, and the final hit that sends you into this like charged up form is the one that puts your opponent off stage, and you can go for these F strongs or these down strongs, like in mid air. Having to burn it that time though in order to make it back, but managing this meter so well, and it just doesn't seem like Rift is quite ready up to check with some of this gameplay, because Synthesis just keeps on putting the pressure on. That down strong was almost there, and it just keeps coming.
Synthesis didn't let Rift breathe at all. He just say no, you are not gonna play the game, and well, he just take the stock from Rift. Now Synthesis with a 2-stock lead. He looks very confident right now with all the momentum, with all the enters, and nope. Rift can take the stock from Synthesis, and at the end, what a good smash by Shovel Knight. But now he's in troubles because at the end Synthesis got a stuck situation and got all the momentum. Looks like he's searching for that smash to end the stock from Rift, or at least to get him in a edgeguard situation. And well, looks like now he's on the edge. He's in troubles right now, but returning to the stage. An excellent parry by Rift to take the explosion to Elliana, and well, now he's trying to.
That was so cheeky on the missile there, wrapping it all the way around. But I don't think we should underestimate just how important momentum mail can be in some of these matchups. Unfortunately, dropping the stock there, and Rift does need to calm down on his I'm on the ground, I need to parry. Like, these panic parries were coming out in full force from Rift. However, the fact that they were able to get momentum mail at all and play a very even stock just goes to show how important that tool is, and I feel like Rift needs to prioritize that as soon as possible without worrying about scrapping. Just get momentum mail before you get as soon as you can, and get everything rolling from there. That's of course assuming that Synthesis gives you the time to breathe, which is, you saw in the last game, Captain. That's not like a guarantee.
Yeah. And now we are in Air Armada. Looks like Elliana is searching for his revenge against the Air Armada right now. We got a lore fight, and well, Synthesis is very confident like the past matchup, but Rift with a similar percentage, he's trying to understand the play from Synthesis, and almost taking the stock with that 2 uppers from Rift. Rift looking more solid right now, but well, Synthesis playing with all his tools, excellent, and what a good missile to the F smash, and end the first stock from Rift. But well, he looks.
That's what I meant, Captain. You know, like that. Those panic parries on the ground like that. It feels like every time Synthesis or Rift had been like put on the ground in a disadvantaged position or in the corner, he tried to parry out of it. Parry's good against smoke, but against a charged missile in your face, you're better off just jumping out of it, because that was a spooky setup. Finally able to get back into it with a stock right there from the up strong, and able to pull a fish as well. Very nice. Does it matter? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, didn't parry that time. Actually rolled and getting the parry in turn. Yes, aware of the mix-ups and aware that he's got to mix it up in order to pull this stock back into his favor, and he's getting it done right now, my cat.
Yeah, Synthesis trying to catch that panic parry, but no, Riff going for the roll, and well, at the end that save his stock. Excellent. Trying to take the stock with that popular attack, but no. And now, well, at the end, Riff losing the stock, but that smashed by Synthesis. But well, he looks a lot more confident right now, and Synthesis taking that momentum, trying to find an opening, but excellent jab to dash attack to up smash to end the stock from Riff. Now we are in a even situation. I mean, Riff have a percentage, yeah, but not a lot, so he can take back he can take this back. So now with the
I really respect the pulls from Rift, right? You were able to turn this final stock into such more of a hazardous situation for Synthesis because he committed to not just the momentum mail, but also the mobile gear. And now we get to see the mobile gear do its thing in long stranded situations, forcing responses from Synthesis as you get going with so many of these up airs.
Yeah, he almost takes the stock. Here comes the second, no, and he's trying to find a secure way to end the stock from Synthesis. Synthesis now looks less aggressive than the rest of the game. Now he's scared for that Shovel Knight, and with a reason. Almost with the mix-up, but now excellent by Riff, and now he's fighting for his life. Excellent downer.
Are you experiencing deja vu too, by the way? Because it feels like we've been watching the same kind of looping setup back and forth, finally catching Synthesis slipping. And that's kind of the lather, rinse, repeat that you want against any character, against any game plan. The fact that Momentum Mail had him moving super well, and the mobile gear cut off specific spacings that Synthesis was being very effective at, forced early responses and forced early up Bs more specifically from Synthesis, and they turned that into up air after up air after up air until Synthesis didn't want to take any more up airs, so they tried a mix up and dropped the stock for it. Excellently played from Rift, and we'll see how it overcomes in Game 3 now that those upgrades are off the table, and Synthesis might have an opportunity to get off to an early lead and keep it.
Yeah, but now Riff looks more confident, and well, he got Synthesis in ledge for a good time. Now Synthesis returning to the center of the stage, but Riff trying to approach, trying to not get hit by that steam from Synthesis. Now he's on the edgeguard situation, dodging the explosion of the mecha, and well, excellent downer by Rift, trying to approach to Synthesis, trying to find an opening, and Synthesis with the mix-up, excellent. Rift not getting hit anymore by that, knowing that Synthesis is searching for that, but well, he didn't expect that chain of neutralers, and almost taking the stock with that smash. But now Synthesis again with the chain of neutralers, excellent with the with the up tilt, and end that with the smash of the.
Oh my god, Synthesis is playing so well on this stage. Not only did they get the early start, they're also able to figure out a solid win condition with so many of these nairs and so many of these positions, finally dropping a stock, their first one of the set. But just little advantages, like exactly there, going out for the spike despite Shovel Knight being in a position, and oh, there it is. Whew. Sheesh.
Well, sheesh. That starts so good for a Rift, but at the end, Synthesis got all the momentum, got all the openings, and well, ends up winning the set with a very, very, very intense game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, after a tough as nails Game 2, Game 3 kind of started off slow and turned into, and like Elliana, overclocked in the favor of Synthesis.